Come January, it will be illegal for kids under 14 to create a social media account in the state of Florida. Governor DeSantis just signed the bipartisan legislation into law, legislation that relied on a novel way to go after the social media companies, one that lawmakers say should get around free speech arguments. Joining us now, Florida State Representative Michelle Rayner. She co-sponsored the bill, HB 3, that is now law in Florida. Will take effect, by the way, in January. Michelle, it's good to have you back. Thanks for being here. Tell me, again, what this bill, what this now law is aimed to do.
Well, good to be back with you too, Katie. So really, this bill is to protect the children in the state of Florida with regard to social media. We know that social media is a huge issue. We know that there are astronomical numbers when it comes to bullying, when it comes to young women's self-esteem. And really, it is not only to protect children, but to also hold these companies accountable as well.
And the novel way of going about this is not that they have social media, but that social media is what?
It's a business model, right? So, and we talked about this last time. And I think that when you're thinking about the business model, we're thinking about the algorithm, we're thinking about the addictive design features, such as autoplay, such as addictive scroll. So when we're thinking about that, it is basically a business model. So if you have a social media platform that does not comport with the business model, you're fine. However, if you have a social media platform that uses these addictive business models really to target children, you have to comply with the law in the state of Florida.
So the addictive aspect of it, the fact that they can endlessly scroll, the liking, all that stuff is the way that you guys believe you're going to be able to get around the challenges that have come against other social media bans in other states, which is that this is a violation of free speech. Why does this get around free speech?
Well, this gets around free speech because we're not targeting content. You know, we're not saying or trying to moderate what is actually accessed on the page after someone legally accesses the social media website or platform, rather. What we are saying is that if you use this business model, specifically this business model that Mark Zuckerberg and other big tech executives have said that they use to target children, there's internal documents that state that you cannot get on, our children aren't able to access it. I mean, think about it when we, regulate anything else in this in the country or in the state of Florida. When we regulate alcohol, regulate cigarettes, we regulate anything else. It's literally regulating a business model, not worrying about the actual content.
So how does it work exactly? If I'm 12 years old and I'm trying to get on social media, how will I not be able to do it?
So there was a discussion, I know when I was here before, about age verification. How will we know, the age verification? How does that work? And really, because of us having conversations with stakeholders, conversations with parents, one, the parents have the ability, if you are 14 or 15, to be able to consent to allow your child to get on social media. If you are 14 and below, and this part of the law really comports with COPA, we're leaving it in the hands of the social media companies. The social media companies came back to us and said, listen, this is an infringement on privacy. This is an infringement on our business practices. And we know how to do this better than you. Great. So we're leaving it in your hands to be able to make sure that children who are under the age of 14 are not on social media. And if they get on social media, and if their parent says we do not want them to be on social media, and you do not remove that child from social media, we've given more power to the Attorney General and more causes of action in the law to ensure that our kids are safe.
So you can sue the social media company if they're not complying with this. That's the
that's the bottom line. Yeah, that's the consequence.
All right, Michelle Rayner, thank you very much. Again, bipartisan law. You're a Democrat in the state legislature. This was approved by Democrats and Republicans and then signed into law by Governor Ron DeSantis. Michelle Rayner, thank you very much for joining us.
Hey everyone, MSNBC has a new and improved app. You'll get real-time alerts and analysis, live blogs, in-depth essays, video highlights, and the best 2024 election coverage. Download the new MSNBC app. Here's how to do it. You tap on the App Store on your phone. You hit search on the bottom right corner. You type in MSNBC. You click on the MSNBC app. You click on Get or the cloud icon and enjoy it.